host position in the center. We're beautifully done.
Yo guys, no bet winner, no entry.
Okay, Mr. Bet winner.
Sports fans out there, are you ready? It's a beautiful evening and welcome to tonight's game. The lady shows up and she's been denied. Oh no. But wait, she's back with Bet Winner. Wait. Oh, what a beautiful pass. And it's a
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly, not for persons below 18 years, and gaming can be addictive.
Everybody check now. Check it. Fact check it. Fact check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it, check it. Fact check it, check it. Fact check it, fact check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer, check it. Fact check it, check it, check it. Put sugar level, fact check it. Fact check it, check it, check it. Fact check it, fact check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer. Everybody check now. This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Another beautiful week is starting here on Sammy Flex TV, and just as we have been doing, anytime the week starts like this, we come in with all the energy, with all the enthusiasm and the excitement in our work. And when it is the weekend, we just go for a quick break, relax our brains, take some sleep, and we come back with more freshness, with more energy and more zeal to deliver. So once again, if you are here, you should know that you are on the editorial on Sammy Flex TV. Sammy Flex seated to do the editorial himself with my team of producers, Digital Rasta Currency, who is on camera, and Richie Flex, who is the editor and director of the show. So guys, welcome, and also know that Tap Send is what you need to use if you are watching me from any part of abroad and you want to be sending money to Ghana and some African countries. Just get Tap Send on your phone, key in your details, and money transfer will be very, very easy for you. Just use Sammy Flex as your promo code, and with this you get to enjoy some $10, £10, $10, £5, and €5 as well. So get that today and get everything sorted. But use the promo code Sammy Flex. That is what will give you the $10, the £5, and the €5 based on which country you are working from. And again, bet winner. Everybody is winning. I know this weekend some people have been rich because they were able to bet right with their favorite teams and they've made some money. They made that through BetWinner. Once again, get the app on your phone. BetWinner is ready to give you 200% bonus if you're a first-time user. Just deposit any amount of money from 1 Ghana cedi to about 2,500 Ghana cedis, and you are going to get 200% bonus on your credit. Once again, use the promo code SammyFlex. It helps you to get some more money and you are going to get some higher odds. You can win big with BetWinner. With this said, welcome. Follow me on social media, SammyFlex on Instagram, SammyFlex on Twitter, and Samuel Atubiba on Facebook. Verified on Instagram as well as on Facebook. And I know with this, we can set the tone to start today's edition of the editorial. The week started with some bad news from South Africa once again. You know, not long ago, we heard about the shooting incidents in South Africa where rapper AKA was shot dead, and we were all sad because of how it happened. As a matter of fact, some of us, we have been thinking about how South Africa lives with their gun life everywhere. Just as we were still mourning, thinking about the death of AKA and how we can prevent future happenings, just last night or over the weekend, we heard another story from South Africa once again, and Costa Titch, he died whilst performing. And I am so surprised because in the history of performers, this is something that has come to the time that I was actively. Maybe something like this might have happened before, but I don't have real details of such happening. I know Bobo Kala's case, also something closer to that, either after performance or during performance or before performance. I know about that. Bobo Kala also went through the same fate, and that is how come he also died. But in the case of Costa Titch, he was on the stage with all the energy in him. I've seen him perform. And I'm so happy that at least if I'm to talk about him, I can say with all authority and audacity in me that I've seen him perform on stage here in Ghana before. When he came for Stonebwoy's Beam concert at the Grand Arena, he performed. As a matter of fact, on the day that he performed, I even had no knowledge of him. He was not even introduced on the stage, I remember. Just as some programs do. Whilst there, the program went on a recess a little bit. So whilst everybody was just watching who is about to appear on stage next, what is about to happen next, then boom, some short white boy comes and started dancing all over. His amapiano moves on stage alone will make you go crazy. His amapiano moves on stage alone will make you go gaga. And though his songs were not known, but I can tell you his performance was so electrifying that he was able to attract everybody. He ended the show with high applause from the audience. He was energetic throughout, dancing to beats and always doing it the way that his energy would also win you over. That is the brand I'm talking about, Costa Stitch. And he performed creditably here in Ghana. As a matter of fact, when the story came, I did not even know much about him until the story. Then I said, oh, I know this guy. This is the guy who performed in Ghana not long ago. So what really transpired? What really happened? Just last December, that was when he performed here in Ghana. But unfortunately, like they say, death has a way of ending people's life. Others are saying it was because of an underlying health condition that he has been suffering over the years. And the fact that even on the stage, and I'm going to do further discussions with some medical people to understand this, that the smoke and the light and all those things used on the stage, do they really have an effect on us, on our health? Because according to some reports, some people are saying it is because he has some underlying sickness, maybe asthma related, and that smoke at the time was so much for him to inhale, and out of that, he passed out. And that was the end of him. He first fell. He was brought up, and whilst there, he fell again. That was all. He died on the stage. It is a sad story, as a matter of fact, but who knows? Maybe that was his destiny. We can only say, may God be with him wherever he is, and may he rest in perfect peace. For those who are alive, let's take cues from this. Let's take lessons from this. And with this, I believe every performer should take note. Our exercise, our health, and everything that we need to take care of, let's do it now. Because someone's experience should teach us into the future. And let's leave that. We move on to the next one. This is in Ghana. And I'm talking about the media transfer in Ghana that is still big and that is still making waves in our industry. This morning, something we all never expected has happened in the media space. And what am I talking about? I'm talking about the fact that Nanama McBrown, who was hosting United Showbiz on UTV, has finally landed at Onua TV, Onua FM of media general fame. The information, her welcome, everything came out just this morning. Just this morning as we speak. Everything came out just today. And it came at a time that people least expected it. Now, I'm sure this will also confirm speculations in town that Miss G is now the new host of UTV's United Showbiz. Because some people were not even sure maybe she was sitting in for Nanama McBrown until she comes. You know, Nanama McBrown, sometimes she can go off the show for so many months and she will not return. So people were expecting that, okay, it could be one of those things. They were just thinking it could be one of those things. But now that we have heard that Nanama McBrown has landed on Media General's platforms, UTV, Onua TV and Onua FM, it is now clear that she is gone. And if she is gone, and the way that they are now projecting Miss G, it also means that really and truly, Miss G is not a substantive host of United Showbiz on UTV. As a matter of fact, Miss G understands the space. She is deep. She knows the ins and outs of this industry. She can ask some of the toughest questions ever in the space that you can think of. So is she fit for the platform? Ask Sammy Flex any day, and Sammy Flex will say, yes, Miss J is fit for the platform. I've heard some arguments, or I've seen some posts on social media about language, the fact that she's not fluent in Tree, the fact that on United Showbiz, you have to be someone who has a strong command over the Tree language before you can also do it. Yes, it could be. But just as it is, she is doing the show. In Ghana, everybody who understands the way we speak our Tree knows that oftentimes, until it is the real Tree programs, most of the people, we do Triglish. Tree kakra, English kakra. That's what has been the story. And I know United TV's, that is UTV's United Showbiz program, is not that pure Tree program. It is not like a news program. So if a little bit of Tree and English is mixed up, I'm sure we are good to go. So I don't know why people are making it seem like, what is it? Like even the panel members on the show, how often do they speak Tree? The panel members on the show, like the Bulldogs, the Arnolds, the A+s, Mr. Logics and co. How often do they even speak that 100% Tree on the show? So I don't see anything wrong with Miss G's language. As much as she's asking the right questions in the name of show business, she is fit for the job. Now let's move to Media General. Onua FM, Onua TV, where Nanama McBrown seems to have landed. As it stands now, I've done my research from all the media people who were invited to the program or to the welcome party today for Nanama McBrown. And no one is so sure of what program she's about to do yet. Maybe they did not ask. Maybe it was the plan of the media house not to tell people yet. Because she was welcome. She was given the chance to speak about one or two. But in terms of what program she's about to do, it is still not known. Everybody at Media General is tight-lipped at the moment. Nobody is talking about what program Nanama McBrown is yet to do. But it's fine. We know Nanama McBrown has been hosting Showbiz on UTV. And going to Media General, going to Media General, I always forget their program, Onua FM and Onua TV. It is not too clear what she's going to do. But one thing is for sure. She'll be hosting some shows. At least for now, we have seen her credibility in hosting entertainment shows. We have also seen her prowess in hosting the food and kitchen shows kind of platforms. We have also seen her do those things. So I will not be surprised if she comes out doing any of these things. But as it stands now, the debate in town is, has she made the best of moves? And from where I sit, as an experienced media person, I can tell you, in terms of her mental health, in terms of how peaceful she will be in her life, this will come across as one of the best moves for her. Because in this industry, there is the money part and there is the mental health part. You can be making all the money on one platform, but for all you know, you will not be fit or you will not be good mentally. On United Showbiz, where she was hosting the entertainment program, we know how she was getting attacks, how she was getting backlash, and industry people alike. We all saw it. As a matter of fact, we all saw it. At every point in time after the show, artists and their fans and colleagues in the industry, they'll be throwing at her, woto, just like that. And over the years, Nanama McBrown has built that enviable brand, likable brand, lovable brand, and respectable brand. Let me add that, because that is key. She has built a very respectable brand. A brand that everybody loves. A brand that nobody can just start easily. But we can all attest to the fact that ever since she started the program on UTV, United Showbiz, we all saw it. Young people saying this and that about her, young people insulting her, fans of artists, groups, camps, industry people, all people saying this and that. And if you are in her shoes, I'm not sure you'll be so cool about it. If you are in her shoes, I'm not sure because of the money, because of the platform, you continue to worry your mental health. There are people who have all the money, but they don't have peace of mind. And that alone can kill. That alone can kill. So yes, Media General has done the unexpected or the unthinkable. So many people never expected this to happen. And I'm not too sure it is because of money alone. Yes, the money factor might be good. No two ways about that. Nana McBrown has got into that position in her life where she has seen a lot of money. I'm not in her account, but of course, it is obvious that she has seen a lot of money. So it is not money alone that will be the factor to pull her out. There are other things. The money could be good, all right, but of course, someone would also ask, so how much Despite can't give, or how much Despite media can give to Nana McBrown? I'm sure they will also be willing, because she is the brand bringing all the businesses, bringing all the sponsors, bringing all the business on the platform. So they would put in that money to make sure they get the right person to host the show. And we also know how that show comes with some expenditure. The United Showbiz program. We know, yes, much is always being spent on that program to keep its standard, to maintain its level. So yes, for them to spend on Nana McBrown would not be a problem at all. But is the host very comfortable with how things are going? Remember, not long ago, she was sued. If you have forgotten so soon, not long ago, she was sued because of an affair, Schwarzenegger, Chairman Wontumi saga. Yes, she was sued. Her name has gone into history books as someone who has been sued. But look at Nana McBrown. I'm sure she would have gone through this country, this industry, without any story like that. But owing to the fact that she was the host of that program and people's reckless statements and the fact that she was also chairing the program, now look at what happened to her. If you are someone who cherishes your peace of mind, you consider all these things as not something that you would want to do. Now, finally, let me also hit this point, then I'll continue. On Onua TV or on Onua FM, I'm still praying that whoever is going to be behind the production that she's coming to do does not rely on what she was doing on United Showbiz. Because United Showbiz had some strength and had some power behind the show. After all, there is a certain Father Dixon, a certain Kwame Despite, and the brand itself, they were all behind the show in terms of expenditure, getting people of influence to come on the show and all that. They could do it so easily. So if you are watching, you might think, okay, it is Nana McBrown alone doing it. No. The forces behind that show were bigger than Nana McBrown alone. So if you put her somewhere and you want her to do the same thing just as she was doing on United Showbiz, you'll get it wrong. So my advice is that at this stage, the brand is there, very solid, but they should think about ways that she can do whatever she's going to do or whatever she wants to do that will not cause any mess to the brand. Because one, we all know UTV, the brand is bigger than Onua TV. No argument about this. You can argue all you like, but that is fact. UTV brand is bigger than Onua TV's brand. So what can sell easily on UTV, maybe you need to put in energy like 3 times or 2 times to be able to get it to sell. So going to Onua TV, she needs tough people, team of hard producers, people who really understand the game, and again, some money to support the production. Because it is not just Nana McBrown doing it at UTV. It was a whole force behind the show. Roger Corte-Dems all behind the scenes. So it wasn't easy like that. So we wish her well. Some of us are so happy that she is doing something that she wants to do. And she said something in one of her conversations with, I think, Bella Mundi, where she said she can't even express how she's feeling coming to Onua TV and Onua FM, or better still, Media General. She talked about being super excited. And I now came to myself and said, okay, yeah, if she is now super excited, then it means some point in time she was not. We wish her well. We wish Onua TV, Onua FM, Media General also well as well. And we pray that the investment brings the returns that they are looking for. After all, when the media industry wins, Sammy Flex, I see myself as a winner as well. So we wish everybody good. But make sure you don't make decisions that will turn out to be bad in this our industry. Sometimes some decisions turn out to be bad, and I pray that it doesn't go on for some of these people. In the evening on Showbiz Daily, we will delve deeper into this area, more conversations, more angles, and I want you to be a part of it. My name is Sammy Flex. This has been the editorial here on Sammy Flex TV. Thanks to Digital Rasta, call him Currency, who is on camera, and to Richie Flex, editor director of the show. I'll see you when I see you that time.